ever wondered if we are alone in this universe? Well, today I'm going to give you proof for and against UFOs. UFOs have been seen forever, but they've only been recently photographed since the 1940s. So today I'm going to show you proofs for UFOs, proofs against UFOs, and then I'll give you some examples so you can decide if they're real or not. Okay. First proof for UFOs is just the overall vastness of the universe. According to unexplainable.net, Martin Fogg conducted an experiment to find out how many planets were suitable for life in our galaxy. There's two things you should know about planets being able to be suitable for life. First of all, they have to have a constant orbit around a star. This will give them a relatively constant temperature, and it'll give it an atmosphere. And second, this orbit needs to be close enough to the star so that the water remains a liquid. When he conducted this search, he came up with a total of 23 planets suitable for life in our galaxy alone. The second piece of evidence for UFOs is that the Hubble telescope took a picture of a spacecraft orbiting Saturn, which had portholes in its side. Unfortunately, this picture cannot be found anywhere because people who believe in UFOs say that the government has taken it off and the government covered it up. The third example for UFOs is cave paintings. Cave paintings made thousands of years ago can be seen to resemble aliens, like in this one, or modern technology. You can go again, Xander. Or modern technology such as fighter jets and helicopters like that. These are found in King Tut's tomb, and people believe that aliens came here and they had this technology, and that's where we got it. Okay, now that I've shown you proofs for UFOs, I'll show you proofs that prove they don't exist. The first is the Bible. The Bible says that God created Earth and man and nothing else. The second example is that people who say UFOs don't exist say that they're all either made up or result of drugs and alcohol.
What's the documentation for that one?
There isn't any.
Scary.
And the third proof that UFOs don't exist is that all evidence is what people heard or saw. So people can either be exaggerating, or they can make up something, or they can just be crazy. And now that I've shown you proofs for and against UFOs, I'll show you two examples so you can decide if they exist or not. The first example is Dick Rankin, who had logged 7,000 hours of flight time for the US Navy, so he wasn't crazy or anything. He says he saw silver saucers while he was recovering from an accident and he was laying on his lawn. People who don't believe in UFOs say that he was on medication because of this accident, so he was seeing things. And people who do believe in UFOs say this really happened. And this took place on July 3rd, 1947. The second example, is the most popular example of UFOs. This is called the Roswell incident. In this incident, the 509th Bomb Squad, who was trusted to carry nuclear bombs, so they obviously weren't crazy or mental or anything, discovered a flying disc. Now, this heading came out the day they discovered it, and the next day the media says that they mistake flying disc for a weather balloon. Now, people who believe in UFOs say that these people would easily be smart enough to determine a weather balloon from a UFO. Okay, now that I've shown you examples you can decide for yourself if UFOs actually exist.